What's up? Juby told me go and get me some new Yeezys. I didn't want to wear them because they looked easy. Then they look peasy. Then they look fleazy. Then I. Oh my god, man! The way Drake rap now, it's like it is hilarious at times because he doesn't have to try as hard as he did before prior. It's really like remedial what he's like done now. And he's been doing this for a while and getting props for it. So he just said, why the hell not? I went down there and I shopped at Barney's. Then I came back over there and she didn't alarm me. I was still asleep last week when I came up and I talked to my homie Cheeks. And be like, who, huh, where, what is this? Nobody really cares. Like, that's the thing. Like, if you're MC, you're listening to it, it's like, okay, this is a whole bunch of nothing. But that's what's been happening lately. So I'm listening to it, and I am a Drake fan. Don't think that I'm not. But this is what we mean by having content. Actual content to mean something that makes the music kind of timeless. To where you're not just saying, man, that beat go hard. And lately, Drake been doing that on features. He would normally knock the feature out of the park. But then some of the, like, they just, like, how you would call just throwing rhymes around, just trying to see what sticks. And then you could probably formulate a song out of it. And then he just then start putting those out, freestyle sessions and where he's just dropping a whole bunch of lines and bars, but they don't really go to anything. He's just dumping them all off his mind. And he was like, well, damn, I might as well get paid for that one. In case you guys have never probably written a rap before or rhymed, let me just tell you, people have different patterns of writing. Some person will sit there with a pad and pen and they will just write, but you would normally get stuck at times, and it wouldn't sound right to you. You have some artists who could just write without music even playing. They play it in their head. Then you have people who need to hear the music to write. Then you have people who could basically record a song, a whole bunch of lines, listen to them in a whole nother song that they didn't release. They just freestyle and dropping bars and then they'll go back and listen to the bars and then start adding and taking bars that they like and putting them in the song and maybe restructuring them and touching them up a bit. You have those too, and they call that, like it's like catching a line. That's what they call it in hip hop. Somebody else say something, you catch a line, and be like, oh, let me take that. I'll use that line, but I'll flip that one a little better. And then you can decide which line goes there. It's kind of like filming a movie. How they do retake, be like, all right, let's shoot it again. And then you take the take you like, and then the outtakes is left in limbo somewhere. So that's kind of how it works. Now, people wanted me to do a review of the 3 songs. Granted, we will do that. Don't forget to hit the like button, though, while you're here. Subscribe to the page, hit that notification bell, and the Cash App is Carceno, Karceno, just in case you didn't know. All right. So now let's get this thing done. Let's get it going in the right way, in the right direction it needs to move. As I'm looking at everything in its totality, I see that Drake strategically released 3 songs because before he released some songs last year and they kind of like came and went. It wasn't quite a Drake response, that you would get for something that had Drake on it. And Drake's, getting ready to tease this new album, and he doesn't want to have that fall off record now. Like, oh, Drake's done. Everybody's waiting for that. So he's trying to like leak teasers out just to get some feedback from the public. See, when you don't have public gatherings anymore, it's kind of hard to get that feedback, like seeing the people's reaction to certain songs and things of that nature. So when you start when you started getting the right proper feedback and getting the right type of information, if people vibing with it, if they not, if they like it off first listen, if they go back and listen to it again, they might even fake link it to SoundCloud before they take it down, and be like, oh man, this is a old Drake track, and it might be some new stuff and you never even know. They just tested it out, and then they'll take it away, then they'll put it out to the world and the public. And this is what I mean with the scary hours too. This is something that's going to get a lot of playback in poor Tory Lanez, man. You picked the wrong day to drop. You know, I listen to Tory stuff. It's all singy, songy, R&B, bedroom music. But yeah, I was listening to some of it. I was cleaning the house. But to say what's next, it's quite simple for me. It's quite simple for me. Kanye. Let's get into it. Now, as the first song starts to play, and you're listening to it, and you're listening to what's next, and you're like, okay, I heard that before, because what's next was one of the songs I was referring to, as it was leaked out probably a month ago, if I'm not mistaken. Because I know I heard it, and I was like, it's kind of hot. Yeah, sounds more newish than old, but okay. But hey, it is what it is. Marketing plan. Then the song with featuring Little Baby, Wants and Needs. Now, Wants and Needs sounds like the type of song Drake would release. And he threw a line in there to go immediately at Kanye West. And the reason why this line was so designed to go after Kanye West is very simple. He wants to keep the knife in the wool, just like Kanye would do. Kanye would use Drake to market anything he would do, or he'll come out and say something on Twitter and always find a way to use Drake and, basically use him for marketing. So when he dropped the line on that song and he mentioned Kanye's name by saying Yeezy, you already knew that. Now, when I first heard it, I thought he's saying he was going to buy some Yeezys, and then he was saying something about Jesus and stuff, because I really didn't even pay too much attention to it. Then I went back when I was listening to the song, because I did a live stream and somebody mentioned it. Like, he took a shot at Ye again. I was like, man, I must have missed it. I remember saying something like he was going to buy some Yeezys or something. And I was just like, all right, you know, I was too busy multitasking at the time. So when I listened to it, and in a line he's saying like, yeah, I'll probably go link back up with Jeezy, or link with Jeezy. He was like, what he say? I think I should go link with Yeezy. I need me some Jesus. But as soon as I start confessing my sins, he wouldn't believe me. So immediately, everybody think he's hinting to the fact that he slept with Kim. Right? Now they going through a divorce. So this was probably made before the divorce and all that stuff even came out. But Drake is like, screw that dude. It's like I'm gonna keep him at night, tossing and turning, waking up at 3 in the morning. You slept with that nigga, didn't you? Don't lie to me. You slept with Drake. I was just dreaming it. I was dreaming we was having this conversation like deja vu. Yay, baby, you just woke up. Go to sleep. You want me to go to sleep so you can go sleep in the sheets with Drake? Ooh, that's a line. No. You ain't getting away with this. Hold on. Give me my phone. I'm calling my therapist. Yeah. answer my call. Yeah, you ain't got the answers, therapist. Oh man. Anyhow, Drake has been in this situation many times before, where he had somebody on the line or on the ropes, and 9 times out of 10, he didn't slept with somebody's girl or some girl they used to date. They all date the same people, but when you marry them, now that becomes your. That's where you put your trust and everything. You put the ring on the finger. So anybody who hit that beforehand, if you ever fall out of grace with them, wow. Ye never fell out of grace. Kanye never fell out of grace with Kanye never fell out of grace with Game, and Game had way more vicious line. He was like he used to make Kim. He's like he used to have Kim swallow his kids and grab her throat and make her choke and make her swallow his kids. And then he's like, I used to fix and I used to fix Kendall breakfast cereal in the morning or something like that. I mean, it was quite disrespectful. Then he apologized in the song. Like, yay, my mans, man, you know. I gotta like fall back now because Jay's my man. So I'm like, dog, you just talking about you was choking my wife and making her swallow your kids and all this stuff. I'm like, wow. Wow. Unbelievable. But my thing is, you knew what you were marrying. That's like you dating a stripper and you marry a stripper and then some guy be coming up like, hey, how you doing, Diamond? Where you know him from? The strip club. Duh. Did you sleep with him? She'd be like, I don't remember. Probably. Can't believe this. Thought you was just going trying to save up to finish school. Oh man, these people are crazy, man. They are crazy. But the way Kanye ego is set up and designed, this fits the psychosis. He's not stable mentally. And when you're not stable mentally, this is the drawback. This is the fallout, the drawback, all of it. All in one. Now, the last song, the Lemon Pepper Freestyle. Once again, it's a collaboration with Rick Ross. I must be very honest with you. I've listened to the song 5 times. Love the beat, everything about it. Except Rick Ross. I tried to listen to Rick Ross. I really did. I tried. I couldn't do it. I lasted about 5 seconds before I advanced the song until he's off. I've never heard a rapper ruin records more than this guy. My goodness, he's just terrible. He is absolutely terrible. Every time I hear his voice, it's just like, oh my God. Please, let's see if we can get through this. I'm just hoping Drake come in and save the song, which he did. But once again, this is one of those songs where You know, it's just good to vibe to, listen to. You know, it's not like the banger, but it's not like Money in the Grave. You know, like, man, Drake bodied that song. And once again, here come Ross to screw it all up. Now, all right, well, I'm gonna have to leave her in limbo. I didn't like that text at all. That really just freed me up, man. Okay, gonna play games. Put my money in the grave. Yep, I can handle it myself. Now, moving along, I will say this. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the page, hit that notification bell. The Cash App is Carcito. The Patreon is Carcito for life. And we are out of here. Gia.